this site, the AT&T Center for your San Antonio Spurs. Been gone for weeks, finally back home to take on the Pacers. Tonight's San Antonio Spurs broadcast is brought to you by AT&T. The Spurs 45-13, going 6-2 on the rodeo road trip. The Indiana Pacers come in at 31-29. Situation 52-36 overall. That 110-106 win. And of course, some very successful years. Head coach is Portland and Seattle, where he coached.
Round move there from LaMarcus Aldridge. Couple little power dribbles, puts his body into the defense.
And it's 4-2 Spurs.
Let's hope CJ Miles doesn't get started. We saw enough of him in Utah.
Danny Green, the triple. Teague gives it up to Turner, and now here's Paul George, rattles in. You don't need him to get his confidence back here tonight.
No, he played well against Houston Rockets the other night. They just absolutely destroyed him.
Aldridge against Young. Left-hand shot, no. Dedmon kept it alive. LA, yes.
Well, he does it in spades, that's for sure.
Doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench. Teague with the two-pointer. He averages 15.5 a game, and he's 6th in the league in assists at better than 8 per contest. Kawhi Leonard for 2.
Wow, that's, again, this loosens up the defense a ton.
Aldridge from Kawhi Leonard. Pressure, Mills sets, fires. It was a high-scoring game. Then he caught up with all of that with Houston.
Nope.
Teague right here showing you what I'm talking about.
Guys of that nature shooting that shot.
Wow, the turnaround. Nothing but the bottom. Helped them win that game.
42 points between the guards. I mean, that's getting it done at that point guard position.
Powell drops it off. David Lee with a dunk.
Yeah, he did.
Did your whistle not work? Manu twisting in the paint. And one! Oh, Simmons off to Ginobili in the paint. Manu up and under. The tip by Lee is good. Into the first game back, and then 15. Oh, Danny Green with a pick. DeJounte Murray, end-to-end, and the flush. Oh, he'll actually get credit for the steal, but
I'm shortcutting Danny.
Yeah, Carolina producer quickly reminding us of that. As Robinson the third and one. Another shot by Glenn Robinson.
Where was Washington? I have to reboot my computer right now, Bill. Trying to figure out the two guys
along with it. It's never worked. Miles with it, gives it up to Stuckey, guarded by Patty Mills. Turner against Aldridge, the two Texas guys. Miles Turner knocks it down.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for, to see if he could create his own.
Both young, hard-working players that have both an inside and outside game. And, of course, Turner's not as refined as LaMarcus yet, but says their work ethic's the same. Yep. Here is Kawhi Leonard for 3.
Great recognition there from LA.
Teague. Seraphin couldn't wrestle away. Kawhi saves to Patty Mills. Spurs could tie or take the lead. Manu on the drive, and it's knotted, and he'll go to the line.
Patty was looking for Manu the entire time.
Seraphin, he gives to Turner. And Paul George out front.
Yeah, popped out there were a couple travels there.
And Paul George, who we mentioned, shooting miserably the last 5 games. Not the case tonight. Get the free throw, and then the ball out of bounds. And the Pacers lead it by 3. Turner inside, and Thaddeus Young kicks it out. There's Miles, plenty of time, and Miles could knock down the distance shot. He has hit 121 coming possession. Now Paul George drops it off down low to Thaddeus Young, and here Pop wanting to see better defensive activity here. Miles again from the corner, another 3.
2 in a row in that.
And he blows the layup.
Unbelievable.
Leonard, pass deflected, got it back, and one!
That was just very Manu-esque there. CJ Miles scoring the ball, but his penetration that leads to the breakdown, and 2 big guys able to sneak in there for the tip. Either one of them could have put that ball back.
Powell, a little bit off balance, thought he got fouled. I think he rolled at the bucket. Quickly pick him up. Leonard. Kawhi, yes, for 3! So Leonard, a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Pacers 9. We've had 11 lead changes and 7 ties. Spurs were down 2 at the break. Leonard spots Mills. Patty right back to Kawhi. Tries another triple. And got this one. He has tech, nailed it.
Not going to miss too many wide open shots. Missed one last time down the floor.
Tip is up and good.
Yeah. It's the Rockets all over again. The way they played against the Rockets. But obviously our guys defend a lot better. But go ahead, pal, make that.
Thank you, Powell. Powell Gasol. Three-point specialist.
Right.
Gets his second of the night. And Powell is now 7 of 8 since coming back from injury on three-point shooting.
That's unreal. It doesn't look like he's going to miss.
Turner over Gasol.
Oh, how about that for the kind bounce? Especially that first bounce. You like a miss, but it was off the back iron. It was on target. It wasn't left or right.
This shot is looking terrific.
Yeah, it looks awfully good. Boy, it looks good.
Teague with a 3 and knocks it down. Dejounte Murray, along with Gasol, Aldridge, Leonard, and Ginobili for the Spurs.
Dejounte needs his playing time right here.
Oh, Kawhi underneath, but comes back down and knew exactly where he was. And, of course, if you hadn't been with us from the beginning, Tony Parker missing with the quad contusion. Foul and 1. Oh, my. On the 3. Clock. Jonathan slips on the attack. Underneath a bullet. Murray. Lee. Yes! Great effort by David Lee. Off the iron on Manu's three-point attempt. Ginobili coming in at 41% from the arc on the season, averaging 7 points a game. Twisting layup.
Almost had a steal there, gambled a little bit out in the perimeter, and that left C.J. Miles.
10 of 17 threes since the All-Star break coming in here tonight. He's 3 of 8 tonight. 6 in the shot clock, and there is Robinson.
Your slam dunk champion.
Leonard, pick and roll with David Lee. Foul, 2, and going to the line.
Wow.
Oh, mama! How about that Kawhi Leonard? Get it in the hands of George. Teague with 5. Pulling David Lee out. 2. Miles.
Get on the glass. Oh,
Bank that baby in. Goodness gracious. Matched up against Kawhi. Screen from Teague. Now Mills.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted that mismatch, and Powell Gasol comes over to help out.
Manu.
But they didn't want to go all the way to the other side of the floor with it.
Manu on the drive, and pass is blocked and taken away. 15 on the shot clock. Oh, Teague as Leonard nearly had a steal.
You got plenty of time here. Just got to get a stop.
Blocked into the corner. 5 on the shot clock.
Oh,
and
you can't
foul.
do that. That's
with
the thing.
3 on the shot clock.
Away from the ball.
Inbound and loose on the deck. Now you got to foul. And they do. Wouldn't dare miss here, would he?
Of course he would.
Turner is back defensively for Indiana as Ellis missed this one. Timeout Spurs with Pau Gasol. Leonard. Kawhi for the win. Oh, mama! 2.4 to go. For the lead, I should say. You got 2.4 to survive for the win. Monte Ellis on the inbound.
You want to make somebody else beat you who's not accustomed to winning games.
Paul George as Danny Green trips. Spurs do